Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Danii. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to knit a pumpkin. Like I mentioned in the last video, today it's going to be the same process but just a different technique. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And before we get started, I wanted to remind you guys that the list with all the materials and links, it's going to be in the description box below, as well as the link to my blog where you can find the written pattern and everything that you need to know. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. And now let's see what you need to make these super cute knitted pumpkins. So for these pumpkins, I'm going to be using a super bulky weight yarn. This is LionBrand Wool is Thick and Quick. I'm also going to be using an 8mm crochet hook. These are circular knitting needles and they are 16 inches. And I'm also going to be using scissors, tapestry needle, stitch marker, and stuffing Poly-Fil. So to begin, we're going to cast on, and this is the method that I like to use. It's called the long tail cast on method, but you can go ahead and cast on however you know or however you like to do it. And we're going to begin by casting on 30 stitches. Now we're going to join to work in the round. This is the way I like to join, but again, go ahead and do it however you want. And for this pumpkin, it's going to be extremely easy. All we need to do is knit all the way around. So every single row you're going to knit. You can also use straight needles, but I would 100% recommend using circular needles because you're gonna have a seamless piece. Now, next row, again, continue knitting all the way around. Okay, so in here I have approximately 5 inches, so you can go ahead and knit 5 inches as well, which equals 13 centimeters. So I think this is enough for me. Now we're going to grab the tapestry needle and you're going to take the stitches off your needles. Just be careful in here, especially if you're using a thinner yarn, because you don't want to lose a stitch or drop a stitch. And now we're going to do the same at the bottom. Grab the tapestry needle again. And if you have a long tail, use that, or if not, you can just cut a little piece of yarn and use it to continue doing the same thing. So pass your tapestry needle up and down like this so that we can close the bottom as well. Once that is done, now pull tight to close, and with the help of your needle, make sure you have that gap nice and close so nothing is gonna come out from there. Next, we have to fill that soon to be pumpkin, and you can use Poly-Fil, or you can also use pieces of yarn that you have around your house. That will also be nice, so you can use the scrap yarn that you have there. And once it's nice and full, close, pull really tight to close, and we have in here a little ball. And then all we have to do is shape the pumpkin, and we're gonna do the same thing we did with the crochet pumpkin. So if you've seen that video, you already know how to do it, but if you don't know, basically all we do is pass the needle from the bottom up, pull really tight, and we're going to create the shape of the pumpkin. Bring the yarn from the bottom up again, pull really tight, and we're going to do it again and again, as many times as you like. I did it in here 5 times to have like 5 rounds around my pumpkin, or I don't know how those little things are called. But you can do more if you want. That's totally up to you. And when you're done, then make sure your yarn is nice and secure. You can make a few knots if you like, and then cut the yarn. And in this case, I'm going to be putting a cinnamon stick. So I'm gonna glue it down just with white glue, the one you can find at the dollar store or at your local craft store. And that's it. If you want, you can also put a little wrap around the cinnamon stick, so it's gonna look even nicer. For pumpkin number 2, we're going to do the same thing, the same process. So I'm doing a little bit faster in here because I just want to show you this stitch. That's the only thing that's going to be different. So I'm casting on 30 stitches as well. I'm going very fast, as you can see, because we already did it. And in this case, we're going to do the garter stitch in the round. And to do that, you have to knit 1 row and then purl the next row. And so that's basically it. That's how you do the garter stitch in the round. You are going to alternate 1 row knit, and then this is the second row. It's going to be purl. And in here, you guys, remember that there are many ways to do the purl stitch. This is how I do it, or how I like it, and how I was taught how to do it. So if you have a different way to purl, just do what you know. So in here I'm doing it slowly so you can see how is that I purl. But again, do it however you want. There's not a right or wrong way in here, as long as you get the stitch right. And in here we have the finished piece. So I did as well 5 inches, and we're going to repeat the same process. Take the stitches off your needles, and then with the long tail, if you have enough, you're going to do the same thing at the bottom. Just pass the tapestry needle up and down so we can pull tight and close. Make sure it's nice and closed. And now you're going to get your Poly-Fil and stuff your pumpkin, or your soon-to-be pumpkin. Make sure not to put too much, so that your stuffing is not gonna be coming out from the stitches. And now it's time to shape the pumpkin. Same process. Bring your tapestry needle from the bottom up, pull tight, hold there, go again from the middle. Continue shaping your pumpkin, pull tight and hold so that it's not going to undo. and continue doing this until you have your pumpkin. Now please let me know which one was your favorite. Are you gonna make one? How many are you gonna make? What colors? What stitches are you gonna use? Remember that you can customize these pumpkins however you like. You can choose different stitches, make it bigger, smaller. The possibilities are endless. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's chat in the comments below. I always love to be answering you guys' comments, and I love seeing your responses. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.